Have you ever wondered how much GP these begging accounts are making at the Grand Exchange? Nearly every single time I step foot in the GE, I see somebody asking for gold, which gets me thinking, that must mean they've got to be making something, right? Now there's only one way to truly find out how much GP these begging accounts are really making, and that's to go undercover and become a begging account myself. I've geared up two completely different separate accounts for this mission, a level 126 with an Inferno Cape and every 99 in Old School RuneScape. I've made sure to dress this account in seemingly very expensive gear to show off this account's wealth and high status. Along with a portrayed rich account, I've also geared a low level 44 to portray a very poor noob account. This account has very low stats and is dressed on what I believe a true noob player would look like. Now, having these completely different opposite side of the spectrum accounts will not only show us how much GP these people are making, but how much of an impact your specific type of account will have. It'll be a deep dive into the psychology of begging. Which brings me to my final question. Will this seemingly rich, high status, high combat account make more GP than what may perhaps look like a newer, low level, lesser status account? Now there's only one thing left to do. Start begging. Today's video is sponsored by Keeps. Keeps is a subscription service that focuses on making it easier and more affordable for men to treat their male pattern baldness online. Having online doctor consultations with a real doctor, automated shipping and delivery to your home, constant access to your doctor through online doctor messaging, and by offering generic options of the FDA-approved medications for hair loss. Did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35? The best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still have hair left. With Keeps, you're able to get treated from home. A licensed doctor will review your information online and recommend the right hair loss treatment plan for you. Then your treatment is shipped directly to your door every 3 months. You'll also be able to message your Keeps doctor 24/7 with any questions or concerns you may have along the way and track your progress with Keeps progress tracking tool. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/boomepickill or click the link in the description to receive 50% off your first order. That's keeps.com/boomepickill. Thank you to Keeps for sponsoring this video. I've started a timer for 12 hours on each account, making a total of 24 hours. I'll be standing here saying this line.
Who'll give me 1 million knowing they won't be rewarded?
And before we officially start the clock, make sure to watch throughout the whole video, because things might not be exactly how they seem. Now, let's begin. Okay, less than 5 minutes in and we've gotten our first trade. Let's see if he hits accept. He does. Plus 1 mil, only 5 minutes in. That's more GP in one singular trade than most people make in an entire hour of money making in game. You're kidding. He's giving us another million GP. He's done it. 2 mil total in less than 10 minutes.
You just made me richer. I'm rich.
If he goes through with this is going to make 10 million GP in just over 50 minutes from starting. To put this in real perspective, the best moneymakers you can do in the entirety of Old School RuneScape make you around 5 million GP or less. We've made 10 million in less than an hour.
You guys are so kind.
We're just about done with hour number 2, and this trade puts our cash pile at 26 million GP, an average of 13 million GP an hour on the rich account. Okay, our first trade on the noob account, 50K. A little bit less than what we're asking for, but we're going to take it anyways.
Who'll give me 1 million knowing they won't be rewarded?
30 minutes in and we've got our second trade of 1K. And a couple minutes later, a 1 GP trade. This has been a completely different experience compared to doing it on the rich account. Now a trade for a shark. Finishing off the first hour on the noob account with a total of 51K profit. This could be a game changer. The first 1 mil on the noob. Oh, he just declined the trade. This is me from the future, and I accidentally recorded the wrong account. Somebody from the duel arena came and gave me 7.7 million GP total. I did end up realizing and catching the final 1.9 million GP trade he gave us, finishing off the first 2 hours on the noob with 7.7 million GP.
You're kind.
2 hours and 17 minutes in for a total of 31.5 million GP. This is absolutely incredible. I had no idea it was going to be even nearly this effective. Eight hours and 22 minutes left. We're at a total of 40.5 mil. Let's check in on the noob account and see if it's keeping up. Let's go. Another mil to the stack on the noob. Quite a ways away from the rich account's performance, but I'm not giving up. This is still incredible money per hour. Well, right after I said that, it happened to take just over an hour to get another mil. I'm happy to break the dry streak though. 7 hours, 14 minutes left. And we've got an accumulation of 11 mil. Back to the rich account, who's seemingly just getting richer. You've got to be joking. Scotty's about to give us 5 million GP. He did. We just got 5 mil.
You're a legend.
$60 million GP. We've accumulated 60 mil in 5 hours doing this. We've made another 10 mil since we last spoke, hitting the halfway mark on this experiment for a total of 70 million GP in 6 hours on the rich account and 12.5 million GP in 6 hours on the noob account. 2 hours and 20 minutes of spamming and not getting a trade. We've gotten another mil. Ooh, our first item trade. A full cannon and 1,500 cannonballs. That'll be pretty good for some Slayer. Wow, now a dragon pickaxe as well from somebody else. That's worth over 3 mil. 5 hours and 36 minutes left on the rich account, and we're up over 79 mil. Although we've been doing this for quite a few hours, I still can barely believe we're making this much GP. With only 3 hours remaining on each account, we're up to a total of 96 million on the rich account and 14.6 million on the noob account. It's official. We've hit an over 100 million GP cash pile just by begging in the Grand Exchange. 1 hour, 37 minutes left for a total of 104 million GP. And the last seconds are here. I can finally stop begging. I've spent 24 hours at the Grand Exchange for this one final moment. This final price check. The official number of total made GP on the rich account is 111,698,467. making it a whopping average of 9.3 million GP per hour. Better money than any method in the entire game. And the total for the noob account, 23,242,013, giving the noob account an average of just under 2 mil GP per hour. Still crazy good. Well, I made a lot of GP today. Or did I? Remember in the beginning of the video, I said make sure to watch through the end because things might not be how they seem. Well, they weren't. After every time someone was generous enough to trade GP to this account, I traded it back. Then I would trade my other account, take the GP from that we would have gotten from that generous person, keeping a tally of what exactly would have been made, but not actually taking any GP from anyone. This was quite the experiment, proving that you can make a serious amount of GP begging at the Grand Exchange. But now you know what's happening, how much they're making, and how it works. I highly recommend not trading any gold to anybody asking for it at the GE. I appreciate you so much for reaching this far in the video. You're a legend. So I'm going to toss one of you your very own beginner melee training set. Just like the video, leave your RuneScape name in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe so you get notified when I upload my new videos.